All right. How you doing, guys?
Doing awesome.
I'm doing well, really, really well.
So you still have some things to work on.
Um, yeah, with Razom from Ukraine, we'll be doing really great tonight. Thank you.
All right. So this is Jarek, aka Jarvis D with the little T term. I have the opportunity and the privilege of interviewing these fantastic artists that are going to be performing for us today. Cultural forces. All right, you guys. I'm about to get into an interview with them here right now on the little T time. So y'all stay tuned. Have some fun with this. Okay. All right. Cultural forces. Can y'all introduce yourself to my viewers at home?
My name is Sasha Bul. I'm the captain of Ukrainian Armed Forces and a member of Cultural Forces.
My name is Valery Shirokov. I'm corporal in the Armed Forces of Ukraine.
And how did you guys get started with cultural forces as a music collaboration?
I guess it will be better if you will tell from like about the beginning of Cultural Forces.
Let me tell you about the beginning of the Cultural Forces. It started off back in March 2022, soon after the war broke out. And it was Mikolai Shirga, who was then lieutenant. He was promoted captain, by the way, now, who initiated the whole thing. So it started up in March 2022, and it brought together a couple of psychologists who started helping soldiers on the front line to get psychological relief from the pain and dust of the battlefield. And little by little, that accumulated and brought together artists of various sorts. And today, we have in the cultural forces we have two components: one military component and one civilian component. In the military component, we have around 80 artists who are all active duty, and they operate directly on the front line. They're frontline musicians to motivate the Ukrainian soldiers. And the key word is motivation here. As you know, without motivation, even the most advanced weapon is worthless.
Yes. So I saw that y'all had the opportunity to perform for Nancy Pelosi. How was that?
Uh, I wasn't there personally, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard, she was impressed. The performance so much was impressive. She allowed us to film in her office,
Mm,
and that's a privilege that has never been granted to any other group of the sort.
okay. I don't want to mess your name up. Give it to me one more time.
Valerie
Valerie
Shirokov,
Sherikov. Valerie Sherikov.
well done.
What inspired you to get into music?
I have no connection to music. I'm connected to speaking. The guy sitting next to me, he is very well connected to music. Let me pass the microphone over to Sasha Bull.
Uh, I was a full-time musician before full-scale invasion started, and I was doing country and folk music since 2013, playing guitar, harmonica, banjo, singing, also being a part of different international music projects, composing songs not just for me but for other artists. So I'm actually songwriter also, and it was my full-time job. I was like, it was my passion, it was my love, it was
Mm,
my life. But when the war started, I figured out that the life won't be like it was before anymore. So I should go and fight for my land, for my people, for my freedom, and for my culture. And I turned to military. Right now we are here with international group of musicians and managers doing kind of cultural diplomatic thing, sharing our stories, our music, our culture with Americans. And we are here to say thanks for support and cannot bring material resources here because war is devastating, but we can bring our spirit, our experience, our storytelling, and that's what we want to share.
Okay, so you worked in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, for more than 10 years.
What were some of the artists you worked with?
I worked with some metal bands from United States. The names that might be familiar for you is Corey Taylor from Slipknot. It's guys from a band called Mastodon, the Lamb of God, and some other big metal names. Yeah, and I've also worked with a lot of different European artists because that's what I love to do. I love to pull some strings, to smile and sing, and have fun together with people.
Nice, nice, nice. So, where have y'all been currently within the United States as y'all been around tour?
Uh, Maybe Valerie will tell you the whole logistics. It's a huge thing from New York to California through almost like each and every southern state, like a horseshoe.
Yeah, we came here mid-September this year, and in fact, this is our second coming to the US. We came to the US back in May, June this year. So we started off from New York mid-September, and we're moving all the way to the West Coast. And on the way, we're making stops. And Shreveport is one of the best stops we had so far.
Okay, so when you first came to the United States, where was your first concert?
The first, we went to the northern part,
Mm,
and we visited Detroit, Chicago, Milwaukee, Indianapolis, etc. That part of the U.S.
yes, that sounded like that was exciting first coming in.
Oh yes, it was so exciting to the point that we wanted to come another time.
Mm,
So this is a special release from the Ministry of Defense. As we said before, we're all active duty soldiers, and during the war, it has to take special arrangements from the Ministry of Defense to release us for 2 months.
yes. So, do you currently write and produce your own music, or is it sampling music from different genres?
It's very diverse music from very different genres of Ukrainian music, starting with classical music and to finish with the country music. And I'm passing over the microphone to the one and only country of Ukraine, who is the father and mother of the Ukrainian country.
Thank you. The thing is, we're not only bringing Ukrainian culture to United States, we're not only bringing culture to straight to the front lines, straight to the trenches, but we also preserving the new Ukrainian culture because actually Russians they are fighting not only against like Ukrainians physically, they're not just want to kill us, but they also want to vanish Ukrainian heritage, to make us disappear, and that's why we're not only taking care of the old tunes like the classic music, the folk music from the ancient times, but also trying to preserve the new music which is burning right now straight on the front line. And it's especially it's like a special thing because some guys who are writing poems, composing songs, they can be killed in action like right away,
Mm,
and that's it makes sense to make it fast, make it quick. That's why we have a specific frontline studio. It's a van, and there's a studio inside of this van, so it gives the possibility to drive across the front line and record, do field recordings with the military who creating art, creating music. And Ukrainian frontline is huge. Like Ukraine is size of Texas, and can you imagine like the whole like northern and eastern border? It's like
mm,
all this territory is a front line, and you have like guys sitting like you know across the whole front line, holding the position, standing their ground. And there's a lot of talented people there, so it's very important to give them a chance to preserve their thoughts, their melodies.
yes, and y'all have a concert today. You want to let the viewers know more about the
Yeah,
concert today?
just to add to what Sasha has
Go
just
ahead,
said,
go for it.
it's US is also a marvelous opportunity for us. It's a formative milieu for us. to bring back piece of American culture to the trench line and present what we have learned here in terms of music and present it to the Ukrainian culture, present it to the Ukrainian soldiers on the front line. And today we have a concert in the Caddo Common Park at 3 p.m. And that's in conjunction with the Symphonic Orchestra of Shreveport.
So, can we get a sample of some of the music you made today?
Uh, Probably a cappella, or maybe if you can run to the car and bring a guitar for me. If we have another like 3 minutes, so my amigo will bring a guitar
Oh, okay.
and I'll play something. Yeah.
All right.
During this time, you can ask something more.
Okay. So, favorite place y'all eaten so far since y'all been
We have a myth that every road leading you to Blind Tiger. I don't know why.
here?
When we first came to Shreveport, we had a like awesome lunch there. I just Googled and I found it on the TripAdvisor, and we had an awesome lunch. We tried like different types of local cuisine, like gumbo, jambalaya, and some other like Cajun and Creole food.
Mhm.
And now every time when we are driving somewhere, I don't know why we're passing this place. And we're laughing like it's impossible. It's kind of I don't know. All the time we're passing through this blind tiger place. Yeah, so this is kind of significant thing.
Okay.
Me, I'm on a diet. I can't tell much about the food.
Poor boy.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, I'm definitely excited to hear you guys perform for us here on my podcast, Little Tea Time. I'm looking forward to hearing the concert tonight. I'm
thank
going to
you.
come to get some footage of you guys performing at the concert
Jarek, do
tonight.
invite your subscribers to come to the Ghetto Park today
Yes.
at 3 p.m.
Yes. We definitely want to encourage you
for
guys.
for enjoyable music and learn something about Ukraine and Ukraine at war.
Okay, so how has that experience been? I'll say.
Hmm?
How has your experience with the
Oh,
war in Ukraine?
beautiful, a beautiful country. I mean, you're asking about the US. Sorry.
Yes.
Beautiful country, beautiful landscapes. Although, as Sasha mentioned, the organizational aspect is very intense. So, me as an organizer, I don't have too much time to wander about. But the musicians, they love it.
Okay.
The song is called Uranium Enrichment in Iran. It's about WW3. Pretty enthusiastic, uplifting song about nuclear winter. Uranium enrichment in Iran, and China gently flirting with a Taiwan. There's troubles also in Afghanistan, and a much more bigger troubles right in my home. A lot of controversies here and there, but I'm not gonna watch it calm and steady. This thing's not looking good, just to be fair. So I recommend you also to get ready. The nuclear winter waits for all of us, and it's not but Christmas and a carol singing. You'll ask me for how long we're gonna last. I'm telling you that it just a beginning. Uranium enrichment in Iran. Korea bears its teeth against Korea. It looks like, baby, here we go again. Another age of bloodshed, ruin, and fear. The first and the second world wars were started from the local little troubles. So while we slowly wandering back and forth, and other cities turn into rubble. Then you flew into it for all of us. It's not but Christmas and a carol singing. You'll ask me for how long we're gonna last. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you that it's just the beginning. Thank you very much.
All right. We have the first listeners here already.
Got it. All right, you guys. There it is. A sample of cultural forces tonight with Sasha Wolf and
Valerie Shirakov.
Awesome.
All right, so we will see y'all tonight. Y'all enjoy y'all evening. Stay here in Shreveport, Louisiana, and break a leg with your show tonight. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
All right, and as I say after every single show, opportunities knocking. You matter. Let's build and grow higher Shreveport. And remember to be great on purpose and not by accident. The future is now. I am Jared, aka Jarvis B, your favorite public starter's favorite public starter, and your host of a Little Tea Time. Until next time. Peace.
Okay, I promised you coffee. It didn't arrive on time.
That's okay.
Edoardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, no, sulla lo dirò quando la luce splenderà ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia. And crowned with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. For beautiful, for special skies, for amber waves of rain, for purple mountain majesties, and for the fruited plain. God shares His grace on thee, and crown thee good with brotherhood from sea to shine and sing. America, America, God shares His grace on thee, and crown
Thank you very much. We've been performing Jefferson, and it was amazing show. After during this show, Yuri said a pretty powerful speech. It was kind of surprise for me. He asked me to translate it, and today I asked him to repeat this speech because I think it's very important to tell his story, to tell his approach to life, and to
Hey guys, this is Jarek, aka JRUSD, your favorite published author's favorite published author, and your host of Little Tea Time. If you like this content, please subscribe to the channel and click the next video that's coming up. And again, thank you to all of the royal subscribers who've been tuning in to A Little Tea Time. Your love is all I love. So I will see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care, be well. Peace.